S&P500 day trade set up for today. So a couple of things on the go at the moment. So the first one is, which is fairly significant for me, is this level of 3238. Okay, so 3238 has broken to the upside. We sort of had a day that we tested that didn't really materialize, and we dropped a bit lower, and we've got buyers stepping in at the moment. Now, if you look to the left here, there are a couple of levels. So this is the first one. Okay, and we'll look at that on the lower time frames. I just want to make them unselectable. And then the third level is pretty much this level here. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm taking the fractals and lining up below them. My level is pretty much on the swing low, and that is what gives me my levels. Okay, so if we come down to 3 hour here, you'll see the significance thereof. So you can see this one here, you can see how we were battling with it. Never really got through and tested it decently. So it's barbed wire above and below it all the time. This gap is still open, which is a bit of a worry. We've had a fairly strong 3 hour session now of a move to the upside during the Asian session, and now we're sort of moving to the downside. So it wouldn't surprise me to see us move down a little bit further, back down to this area here of 3182. Okay, so those are the three levels pretty much that I'm paying attention to at the moment. In my view right now, I think we are ranging. Now, if you look at this chaos here in the hour, and I can take this from there to there. There is your trend line, and I can take that like that. And there is my other trend line. So we were in a channel on Friday. You'll see Friday afternoon we sort of dropped into this channel and then just mucked around in the channel. Okay, we've broken through the channel at the moment. So I'd be looking at these areas here. Let's make this chart really messy. So I'd be interested to see what happens here. You can see a bit of a rounding bottom here as well. Now, if we can hold this area, and the lower side of this area is going to be 3221, or even better, if we can come back down to 3216 and hold 3216 and start moving to the upside, opportunity to buy. I don't think you're going to go very far, to be honest. I think that's kind of your cap right there, which is going to be 3280. Ultimately, I think we're range bound. I think you'll see it a bit better here. Well, not really. But ultimately, I think you're going to be range bound. In other words, you're going to be mucking around in this level for the rest of the week, possibly longer, unless we get some really interesting results and this trade war, China-US tension sort of stops its nonsense. I think that's pretty much what's going to happen. So markets are going to be treading water. What's interesting at the moment is that gold is flying. Gold is absolutely flying right now. And if I just look at the latest price of gold, 1929. So we pretty much, I think that's pretty much close to the all-time high, or if not an all-time high. Cryptocurrencies are also flying. I had a massive surge over the weekend. Yet the yen is not really flying at the moment from a safe haven perspective. The euro is definitely flying. So the big question, the dollar is looking to be weakening. I wonder, what exactly is going to transpire. There's so many different signals out there, and different people will be trading different signals at the moment. But for me, we need to watch what's going on here. It's probably a 15-minute chart trade. And for as long as we're making higher lows like this, trend is up, trading up, and looking for short-term signals or short-term gains. And for me, this is the area 3280. If we get through that, then we can start looking for bigger moves to the upside. I think for now, this is consolidation. Okay, and if I adjust this there like that, I get a wedge and an upward trend. So yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. Still looking for longs. This is trend is up. This is just a nice, decent pullback, offering some value buying. So in other words, we can get in with some value. But I will wait for the European session to get a good footing on its way. So the first sort of hour of the European session before looking for something on this market. May look for something on the DAX. DAX is also looking pretty interesting. But I think for me today, this is short-term trading, 15-minute charts, and take your profit as often as possible. I think look for your big levels and get out at the levels. Definitely not looking for shorts, not yet. It could start swinging into more downward momentum, but at the moment, I don't see that. I see buyers coming in off a level here. Okay, and there is a double top here, neckline here. I will have to wait and see. 3238, we clear 3238 and find support there, then there's no two ways about it. It's going up. Okay, anyway, guys, that's my view at the moment. So I will let you know if there's anything changes on the Telegram channel. So if you haven't joined it, just look in the description below. You'll find a link to it, and we will catch up with you later. Anyway, stay safe, keep our stops tight. Cheers for now.